episode 13 of Unite with rAtLhEd. I've got to circle back around and do some of this because over the weekend I made Master. So this is going to be my first time streaming as Master. So that's pretty cool, huh? Anyways, I'm going to do a quick run through, grab some stuff, get all my events done. I'm logging in a few minutes late tonight. But I've given you guys a few extra hours over the weekend, so I think it'll be alright. And also, Mrs. rAtLhEd and I are watching Squid Games going on in the background, so if you hear that, it's cool. If anybody out there's viewing and it's too loud, let me know. I can turn it down. I know I've seen some issues lately with people streaming and their BGM or just things going on in the background were a little too loud. So, anyways, all right. So I think we are ready. Let's see who's online. I want to play with Masters. I want to see what we got going on. What? What is this? Oh, okay. Master 14 and 18 are the next. Don't even know how high I'll make it. Season ends in 16 days. I'm not sure whether or not they are going to take people's rank away this year, or this season, or how they're going to do it. I have to be honest with you guys. I've worked so long to get to Master that I feel like my morale would just be destroyed if they drop me back down to anything again. I know I saw something about last season they dropped Masters back down to Ultras or Veterans or something like that. I don't think they should do that. I know why they said they do it, and I can kind of agree. They're doing it for the replay. They're doing it to keep people interested, give them something to work for, basically. But I feel like it's a little much, to take away Master rank from somebody. At least reset them to like a low tier Master. I know you start with 1200. I feel like that might be. I don't know how points go in Master. I haven't looked it up too much, but I know that I feel like they should just take away some points, maybe. Drop you down to 500 or whatever would be a good lowish number for that. What are you looking for? Her penguin. My little baby girl is looking for penguin. I don't know where penguin is. Looks like I got some lag. We need to get this. There we go. Alright. What penguin? The little penguin ball? Mm-hmm. Oh, honey. There's no telling where that thing is. Why does she need the penguin? Alright, so looks like we got a full rank of Masters. That's kind of cool. I'm telling you guys, I feel so excited. This is like my first match as a Master. I don't even care if I win, really. I'm just happy to be a Master. I can now join the ranks of some of those people that I watch streaming. Now they might be higher level Masters than me, but you know what? That's okay. Nothing different so far, doing basically my normal routine. I've been streaming on PS4 doing Dying Light, I just saw today that they are releasing a new Kingdom Hearts. I didn't see what the definite timeline is. I saw some posts said something about end of the year. I saw some other posts that said something about next year. Doesn't really matter. That's not the whole point. The point is, I think in the meantime, I am going to switch from Dying Light and do one of the Kingdom Hearts games. I never finished the third one. I have the story so far. So that's 1 through everything before 3. That being said, I don't know where I want to start. I know that 1 and 2, I don't know what it would be like for streaming. I love the games, but they do seem to tend to be a little... Shoot. Shouldn't have tried that. They do seem to be a little drawn out at certain points. I don't know what the stream value would be there. I don't know if that's the right word. It's probably not the right word. Whether people would want to watch that. I've been watching some videos on streaming advice from people who have had major success at it. And one gentleman said that what he would suggest is pick a niche and something that people would rather watch than play, or something that people want to watch because they don't want to pay for the game, things like that. That's kind of cool, maybe. But I feel like Kingdom Hearts, I feel like it would be like watching baseball. You know, either you're into it or it's just so boring it sucks. For instance, I enjoy baseball. My wife thinks it's the worst thing that was ever created besides...
I don't mind baseball. I don't like watching it. It's like watching soccer.
Yeah,
it's boring.
I think she dislikes baseball about as much as she dislikes Will Ferrell. You like Will Ferrell worse?
I don't like Will Ferrell at all.
Not doing too hot. I should have went and tried to score on that instead of trying to defend my goal, honestly, but I'm not even paying attention to the Squid Games. Something about him and his mom. How did he get there? Did he just wake up there?
He called the number, they picked him up. He got sprayed with some sort of gas, went to sleep, and he woke up there. I'm telling you, you're not going to like it.
Why?
It's just not your type of thing.
You might be surprised.
Burger is too big for my mouth. Burger is too big.
She said the burger's too big for her mouth.
It is.
So here in, I almost said our hometown, we have a place, well, if I tell you the name of the place, all you gotta do is look it up, and you can see where I live. Not that it matters. I don't think anybody's going to try to show up murder me, and if you do, well, I have a few things with, hollow points at the ends of them that would probably stop you. But anyways, we have this place called Pita Will, and basically everything they serve comes on a pita, except burgers.
You can get those on pita too.
Well, you can get the burgers on a pita also, but they make, okay, let me take that back. Not everything they make is on a pita. They have burgers, they have chicken sandwiches, they have salads, but pitas are obviously their niche. I mean, they're called Pita Will for crying out loud. Anyways, they are pretty damn good. It's kind of like my wife's guilty indulgence, something that we like to get, or well, rather she loves to get, I like to get. They serve some buffalo chicken nachos that are just, they're pretty damn good, honestly.
Yeah, I think I've only gotten the same thing like twice. I would get something new.
I was focusing on trying to kill this guy. What did you say?
I said I've never gotten the same thing twice. I always try to get something new.
Yeah, true. I
The only thing
mean,
I haven't liked is the falafel pita. That's just the spicy, like too
well, there's a
spicy.
couple things that I didn't like. Damn it! I need to focus. I'm trying to converse, watch TV show, and play the game all at once. It's not working out. But you know what? Like I said, I'm master now. I don't give a shit. Um. Anyways, yeah, there's only been a few things from there that I didn't really care for, and they were all the chicken because they have two different types of chicken they'll put on their pitas. One of them they take like a big thick chicken breast and just make basically like little tips out of it, which sounds good except they aren't. They're just too thick. I feel like if I'm eating something like a sandwich or a pita or something like that, I won't. You can make the tips, just don't make them as thick. You know what I mean?
No, you don't.
Now on a salad, they'd be good. Anyways, so where are we at? Need to get out of here. Yeah, I was gonna get killed either way.
Ow! I'm dying.
So we got 23 seconds until Zapdos. I'm gonna let them down there to battle and see how it turns out. I know that sounds shitty, but no, I'm not. We got 10 seconds. If I can drop some of these guys, we'll have a better shot at Zapdos. I missed twice. It's okay. I'll do some damage here. Kill him! Pull a little defense. Time's up. So in Squid Games, I haven't like looked online to see if anybody what comments people have made, and I'm sure a lot of people had to have made this connection, but it seems to me like the symbols on their faces bear a striking resemblance to PlayStation symbols. Do they have any with X? I've seen square,
I
circle,
hope so.
triangle. Do they have X also?
It's been like months since I've seen this.
My first victory as a master.
I can't breathe.
Why can't you breathe?
I'm sick.
Oh.
I'm trying to eat. And I can't breathe and chew at the
Let
same
me put some
time.
hot sauce on it. Okay. I want to eat, but I don't want to get my hands dirty because I have to touch my screen. I have a little bit of my pita left over from earlier. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me ready up. Everybody's waiting on me. Let's get on it, Sheriff Zora. Alright, somebody's going with Azu this time. I've seen some people play with Azu that have done very well. One of the people that I follow, Alexia7, I think it's G77, I keep calling it Alexia. Anyways, if you look on my followers, you can see it's Alexia. She normally does Pikachu, but I've seen her doing Azu a little bit, and I think it's pretty good. I've had some Azus on my team. I've fought against some. I think it might be, I might consider it a well-balanced. I do know also that I heard that a lot of Azu's attacks will heal you. So that's always a perk. I don't know if it heals teammates, because if it does, then that would make it more of a supporter than an all-rounder. But hey, I mean, I feel like Hoopa's not really a supporter. It has some supporter capabilities, but Hoopa does a lot of damage. It's almost an attacker or an all-rounder. Sorry, I just watched this guy smile. He has the goofiest look on his face. So my pita is actually what they called an Americano Philly. So it's like a Philly with mushrooms, American cheese, and some mayonnaise. It's pretty good. I think it's the first time I've had this particular one. They also have a pimento cheese Philly that is very good. I don't know if you guys like pimento cheese or if it's just a southern thing or what, but if you've never had it, how do you describe pimento cheese, Miss Rattle? It's like a creamy but chunky, like shredded, like thick shredded cheddar cheese with pimentos in it. Pimentos.
How you would explain that?
I don't know. It's almost like a dip.
It's not a dip though.
I mean, it's not. It's too
dip.
thick for a dip, but it's like a thick dip, and I mean, they're really good for sandwiches. I do like to eat pimento cheese. I like to warm it up sometimes and eat it with like chips or crackers. So I mean, I use that as a dip sometimes.
It's just a really southern staple.
Yeah, it's a southern staple food. Like pimento cheese is like.
And it's really good if it's kind of spicy.
Yeah. Sometimes you get red chilies in it and spice it up a little bit. That's the way I like mine.
Or jalapenos.
Well,
The brand
yeah.
that you like is.
When I say
jalapenos in it.
pepper or chilies, I mean like most spicy peppers. I know that's not exactly what it is, but the typical idea of what you would get in, I mean, for all intents and purposes, Mexican food, because, I mean, who doesn't love Mexican food with peppers in it? If you don't, then there's something wrong with you. That's why I resent the comment that someone made one time when we were working at that barbecue restaurant, Tay. Oops, I used a name. Mrs. Rattle.
What?
Mom, you know, the twins' brother, or the twins' mom that was working in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We were making greens or something like that, and I was like, why are the greens need like hot pepper or something in them? Why are they so mild? And she says, because we serve mainly to white people, and white people can't handle spicy food.
She's not technically wrong. Because have you ever tried some of her actual food that she ever made?
Yeah, but
oh my god, that shit's spicy, but it's so good.
Yeah, but one of my favorite foods is Cajun. And
it's a different kind of spice, though.
It's really not. It
really is.
With Cajun food, it's the same. It's the chilies that are in it. I mean, that's what makes it spicy. It's not like you.
Yeah, they use different kinds of chilies. It's not the same kind of chili. Different chilies taste different.
Honey, I mean, you guys out there, I might sound like ignorance when I say this, but it's from Louisiana, which is very close to Mexico. I'm sure the peppers aren't that different. I mean, they share the same Gulf. If peppers were being sold and shipped through the Gulf to somewhere, they would have landed in Louisiana.
Yeah, you have your opinion. I'll just know I'm right.
Green light! You ain't getting me, Azu. So the first person just got killed, and they realized how real this shit is now. Nobody wants to move. So I bet half the field's going to get wiped out right here.
You should have probably said spoiler alert to anybody that might be listening.
If you haven't seen Squid Games, I'm sorry. But to put it quite honestly, and you can get pissed off for this, they're playing red light, green light. And if you lose, you get shot. And it's the very beginning of the show. So everybody started panicking because they were getting shot at.
Wouldn't you panic?
No. If I realized you got shot for moving, I would not panic. I mean, I would panic, but I'd stand freaking still when I did it. Unless they detected motion as the piss trickling down the side of my leg. That's pretty intense. I mean, if I were that old, man, I would definitely go play Squid Games. I'd be like, I ain't got much left on this earth anyways, so either I go ahead and kick it, or I make it and get rich and I live the rest of my days in some luxury penthouse with whatever it takes to make me feel youthful.
Mm-hmm. Good night. I love you. There is not a bee in your room. Good night.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit you, Knight. If you want to see a synopsis of Squid Games without actually watching Squid Games and see something fun at the same time, tune into YouTube. I'm gonna do a name drop here. I mean, he owes me no niceties, but Mr. Beast well, he's the guy. I don't know if you've heard of Beast Burger. He's the guy that like the brainchild, or Beast Burger is his brainchild. But he's does a pretty good, cool show. I was not paying attention. I thought I had longer to my respawn. Just trying to munch on this pita. This stuff is good, bro. Still don't have any viewers. It's okay. It's a Monday night. I'm streaming something that a bunch of people are streaming. It's understandable. Yeah, let's go ahead and Jupiter and Mars. Another something that I am working on is an overlay for my mobile streams. I'm using Overlay Expert, I think's what they call it. Right now, trying to try it out and stuff. Okay, so if you win, you get 12. If you lose 6. I don't know if that's how it's always going to work, but that's what just happened. My first victory gave me 12. My first loss gave me -6. If that's the case, I see absolutely no reason that they should drop people from Master back down to Ultra or something. I mean, drop everybody down to like 1,000 points, 500 points. Cut their points in half. Do something like that. Don't drop them. Oh my good lord. I guess we're going to find out in 2 weeks. The season ends in 16 days and a handful of hours. So, we'll see. No point stressing over it. It's either going to happen or it's not. But if anybody on here knows the phone number to Tencent, let me know it. I'll call them and be like, y'all, bruh. homie just got saved. I hope the dude that saved him makes it. I'm not going to tell you whether or not he makes it. I won't cheat like that.
Oh, Anderson's already know. I know all of it.
Oh shit. Not paying attention. I mean, this is some intense shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it they win?
It fills up that big ball thing on the ceiling.
Yeah, but we did the conversion earlier, and like 4.5 million of the Korean dollar is like, would you say 1,000? 3,000.
36.
Yeah, so yeah. So what if they filled it all up with one whatever their dollar is? What do you say it's called? Won. What if they filled it up with won bills? Like, you know, that wouldn't be that much money. I mean, it would, but it wouldn't be that much. So yeah, she said that 4.5 million is like 3.5 plus somewhere between 3.5 and $4,000.
If they get like some odd billion or something like that, one.
Well, still, I mean, that's only like a couple $100,000. You're gonna go out there and get killed for a couple $100,000.
You got nothing else to lose. They didn't know they were gonna get killed.
They got plenty to lose. They got their lives. I mean, that's a pretty intense thing to lose. You can always make more money once your life's over.
That's the point. This is like a lot of people who are in debt to a bunch of loan sharks where literally they can't get ahead.
I just took out the enemy 9 tails and 0 aura all in one swipe. I'm talking about swipe or no swiping. I said swat, not swipe. There's a difference. My wife suddenly thinks she's a Dora the Explorer or something.
The Explorer.
No, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done dead. They got me. Oh shit, I gotta eat. I mean play. Stop eating. We promise you, we're not here to hurt you. We're here to offer you a chance. I mean, you just killed a bunch of people. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, technically they didn't hurt him. The robot with a gun in its mouth did. Yeah, well, in his defense, he didn't really have a choice. It was either sign or die. Yeah, I feel so more relaxed now that I'm master. Like I'm playing for fun now rather than playing to get up and ahead. You know, like it's like when you're first playing a game and you're grinding out levels, you're harvesting whatever you can get your hands on, and by the end of the game, you're just relaxing and you're enjoying the storyline.
100,000,001. Current total of 25.5 billion.
So wait, does their oh I didn't mean to use that. Does their family get the money regardless of whether they live or die? Like, is this you either win or you lose, or like? Cause I know with Mr. Beast, every time somebody got eliminated, they got something for getting eliminated.
Yeah, I think it's if you get eliminated, your family gets.
Some money.
I think they said 100,000,000 won.
Well, he just said 25 billion, but that was I think when he said that they were splitting up the remainder.
I was out of the room, so.
Come on, Talonflame, score. I think the thing from Zap's already gone, and we're ahead, so I'm just gonna go ahead and retreat. I know I got 50, but as long as we don't lose any ground, any major ground. So red is keep playing and green is terminate, right?
No, green is keep playing, red is stop playing.
What did they define majority?
What do you mean, did they define majority?
Well, like in voting and stuff with politics, you got to get like what 2/3. You can't. Is this guy like? Okay, I don't know if they're Zero or what rank he is, but he just tried to score on center goal for us, and we still had top and bottom left. You can't do that. You can't score past the tier you're on. If he is the same rank as the rest of us, he should know that. I didn't score great, but we won. I got. Okay, so my second one I got 11. Okay, is it performance based? Maybe it's performance based. Your gains and losses. Because the first time I got 12, the second time I got 11. I didn't even look to see if Wheezy is streaming tonight. Okay, looks like my stream elements is working. So maybe I do need to mess around with stream elements a little bit more. If anybody wants to offer me some advice on doing this, maybe not really a walkthrough, but like just some pointers on making this all work better. I don't think I can do overlays for mobile from what I was finding unless I use an OBS and I'm not purchasing the card and all of that stuff and going through that whole process to get an overlay. Should be the other way.
You want to stop playing. Stop.
I know, but like when you're playing a PlayStation, X is acceptance.
Yeah, but you're
O or circle is
along like PlayStation games. That's not what it is. Yeah.
They get to go back home? I mean, you do owe him the equivalent of approximately $3,700. I hate when people do that. When you're in the middle of fighting something, they just come in and take it. For instance, they're fighting the 2, I'm going to take on the 4. I didn't mean to take on that 2. But 2001 for a charge or a charger? Oh, it's a battery pack, yeah, okay. I don't feel like 2001 that much money. Oh, it jumped to the mammoth swine. You bastard! You took my last hit. I'm really, really, really not liking this Pikachu. He is like, he's basically just sniping everything. I don't think I've scored maybe 60 points this entire match because every time I try to get a wild Pokemon, he just appears out of nowhere and takes it. I mean, if Master is rewarded by your performance, like you get points in Master because of your performance, I guess then I can more understand why people are being such selfish assholes as they get to Master with trying to kill everything. But it's still a team-based game, and if we lose, we all lose. You know. I should have known that was going to happen. No, we didn't lose by much. About 100 140. What was my worst? Sorry guys, it might be a little boring tonight, but that's okay. Maybe it's so boring because I'm being so mellow instead of being so into it. I can actually play this leisurely rather than getting pissed off every time somebody kills me. That's what I need to do for my son. For Sharkbite. Maybe I need to get his rank up to Masters. Maybe he'll stop raging.
No. He rages all the time.
He really does.
On games.
Yeah, he's coming up with some attitude problems. He's a very emotional kid. Did he trade humans? He said he dealt in futures. Kind of like ruining them. Stop fighting back! I was trying to dash away, but it darted back and hit him again for some reason. No, I was doing well. How many KOs have I gotten? Only 2? Let's double back. We get some points off of these buffs real quick. Let me try and take my buff. You got ice cream, Lieutenant Dan? Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Try to get that unite in. My damn wild charge missed. It's alright, we still got base. Dang, wild charge keeps missing. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that again. I mean, I know I like hit it, but I subconsciously hit it because I was. I'm dead. Is this still the first episode? Damn it. I've lost all focus in this game. I need to be paying more attention. Oh no! I laid my leg on the arm of the couch and it hit the controller, which turned the Roku back to... Okay. We win again! Yay! Oh, so he didn't drop that money. She cut his pocket. She actually robbed him. I thought maybe it just fell out. I didn't realize that she robbed him. Oh, let's see. We got about enough time for one more match. We'll get one more in. I might stream something else later. I doubt it, but we'll see. Not interested. Nobody wants to play. See what Jappy's up to. I haven't played with Jappy in a while. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. That's what Korean, Chinese, and Japanese women. I ain't trying to sound messed up, but that's all what they do. They get together. Oh, you got a son and he ain't married yet? I might set him up with somebody. My niece's cousin's aunt's brother's sister has a daughter that's not married yet, and Who am I kidding? That's what old women do all over.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all old women. Oh, your grandson ain't married yet? Oh, my granddaughter ain't married yet neither. How old is he?
Listen, I'm sure you love him a lot. If he contacts you, just tell him to come to us. If he keeps avoiding us like this, when they put him on trial, it's gonna look bad.
Well, guys, I know I've been a little bit boring. Maybe the gameplay's been boring too. Probably been pretty boring. Because, I mean, I think my win-loss right now is like 50-50. What the hell is he doing? Is he committing suicide? Or is he doing drugs? I think he's doing drugs. I don't know what kind of drugs he's doing, but he's doing some kind of drugs. Either that or he's burning something that's going to put poison in the air and kill him because he wants to die. No, he had something on that Bunsen burner, or well, not Bunsen burner, but it was like a camping grill. Maybe he's on drugs. Who lays in the bathtub and they're all their clothing if they're not on drugs? Must be on some good drugs. No, in my opinion, there's no such thing as good drugs.
Good night.
They're all bad. Okay. Drugs are bad, okay.
Love you.
Of course, then again, there are certain things that shouldn't be considered drugs that aren't necessarily bad. I'm going to leave that one open for interpretation. But since they are illegal, this particular person cannot mess with them. But, you know, if I were to randomly move to Colorado, well, that's messed up. They translate the Korean to English for us, but they don't translate the, I don't know what language that is. I don't want to sound bad, but I'm going to say it's Arabic. Just because they look like they're Middle Eastern. He could be. I was about to say he could be Indian. He's got that facial and skin type that he could be either. He's not like Korean. Korean wives are so bossy.
Only men actually listen to women like that.
Still need to get that first score, don't I? Like, I'm racked up on points. I need to score. Sorry, dude. I didn't notice you were behind me. You could have used that health more than me. But it is what it is. Sorry. think he hunted him down so he could get him to start playing the game again or something. How are we 5 minutes into this match and their Gengar is still a hunter? They drinking sake? Do Koreans drink sake? I need to learn more about other cultures. I don't know what Koreans drink.
I don't know what drinks, but I watch a lot of Korean food videos.
I'm assuming they probably use sake. But I think sake is a Japanese thing only, right? Like, it's not really a Chinese thing. I mean, not that they don't drink it, just that it's not like traditional. Well, they gotta drink some kind of wine. Oh, maybe it is water ice wine.
I still could go and win the whole thing. When it like red light, green light, I got to the line even before you did. How could you want to go there? But as soon as I got out here, I got a partial mind. Yeah, what they say is true. Out here, the torture is worse.
Yeah, before he wanted to play because he didn't want to die from his debtors. Now he wants to play because his mom's got issues.
Everybody has a different story.
What? What? Alright,
It says, does your life insurance know that you like being strangled during sex? Nationwide life plans. We cover strangulations, just saying. And somebody else goes, man, Nationwide is on your side.
yeah, I'm assuming that's not a real
It's
thing.
not a real thing, but it made me giggle. God.
We'll cover up your accident for autoerotic asphyxiation. The stuff you see on Facebook these days, now people are talking about having kinky sex. Oh, how did he hit me after he passed through me? Like, that was like an aftershock. We still won though, so it's alright. Anyways, guys, tonight's been kind of slow. It's 11:28. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm probably boring some people if they even tuned in. So thanks for tuning in and seeing my first stream since I made Master. We'll see what we get into next. Y'all guys have a good day tomorrow, a good rest of your night, and as always, God bless.